anyone ever suggest surgery?
Yeah, 2 doctors.
Why did you decide against it?
Because I went to the LeBron James of feet, and he told me I shouldn't.
Kind of what's your approach to that new format, and what will we see from you tonight?
You won't see anything from me tonight. Unfortunately, I will not be in uniform tonight. Still dealing with ankle and foot discomfort, so I will not be playing tonight, unfortunately. I hate that.
And Draymond's first reaction was, I could have told you that an hour ago. Do you have any other news that you need to break right now?
I just know he's been dealing with that. He took a couple games off last week. And then I think he played one of the games with Luka. But I know he's been dealing with that, so it's kind of expected.
Gotcha.
Bro, you cannot make this up anymore. This is some crazy work by LeBron, man. He really pulled this yesterday at the All-Star game. Because I was legit sitting there watching the pre-show with Vince Carter, Draymond Green, Lefko, and Jalen Rose. Now I saw a notification and I was like,
boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Especially when your spot could have went to Norman Powell or Sabonis. Now let's look at the time period of this, right? Let's look at this. So Pacers and Lakers, they played against each other. Austin Reeves went crazy. But LeBron sat out. There's nothing wrong with that. He had some discomfort in his ankle. Had some soreness there. Okay, cool. The next game, they played against the Jazz. The Jazz are trash. So I expected them to win against them. And they did. That was Luka's debut. And LeBron was on the court with Luka. Then, guess what? They had another game against the Jazz at their home. And then they end up losing somehow. I don't know how they end up losing. That's trash on y'all Lakers for that. But they end up losing that game. And I'm not gonna lie, this is diabolical right here. This Wednesday, they have a game against the Hornets, the team they try to make a trade with Dalton Knecht. I know Dalton Knecht gonna feel weird if he has to play in that game. That's diabolical right there by LeBron, bro. That's crazy. So from Wednesday to Sunday, he said nothing about it until a couple hours before the game started. Like, he said nothing at all. I don't think I saw any report about him having some soreness in his ankle or his feet because, he just played recently on Wednesday. So I'm thinking, okay, he probably fine to play. No problem. Now, I know he hits, people with the, yeah, I'm not going to play tonight. Still having some soreness. It's like, so you didn't say nothing about this the entire time? Because you still would have had that 21st, All-Star thing under your belt, even if you didn't play. You can at least say that, days before that. You have to say it a couple hours beforehand. Okay. But I do want to give a quick shout out to Bronny James for having 9 points against the Jazz before they went to All-Star break. Because Podcast P legit dropped 2 points and played way more minutes than Bronny. Just want to give a quick shout out to him for that. And it's bad when Shannon Sharp, the biggest LeBron supporter, comes out and says this about him not playing the All-Star game.
I'm disappointed in LeBron. I believe LeBron knew on Wednesday night after the game that he wasn't going to play. And he could have did just the exact same thing that Giannis did. Giannis says that he's not going to play. Adam Silver was able to name Trae Young as his replacement. Giannis still showed up, put on his uniform, and supported. I don't get and LeBron didn't, if the reports are true, he didn't arrive until Saturday. So I just don't get it. Because I believe Norman Powell was deserving. Guys, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Norman Powell was deserving of that. He earned that. He earned the right to be there if LeBron wasn't going to play. What was the purpose of him just showing up in street clothes? You're not going to play. If you want to just show up, because he could have did exactly what Giannis did. Show up, put the uniform on. I'm here to support you guys, but I'm not going to play. The mere fact that he got on a flight and had the flight, he's talking about his ankle and foot discomfort. The swelling goes on when you're up in the air. I didn't agree with that. I did not agree with LeBron's decision not to show up. He showed up late and not playing this ball game. If you're not going to play, give someone else an opportunity to fill that spot. Left Shaq with just 7 guys instead of the customary 8. I did not agree with this decision, guys. I thought LeBron in this situation was selfish. He knew he wasn't going to play. And then instead of just telling Adam Silver, I'm not going to play, and allowing him to name a replacement, even if it's not Norman Powell, though I think he's had earned that right, considering how well he played, that's what should have happened for me. Ant-Man, the same thing. Ant-Man pulled out, talking about he's sick. Allow someone else to play. You're still an all-star. Even if you don't play in the game, guys, you still have that all-star tag on your resume. LeBron James is a 21-time all-star. He started every single time. Nothing was going to change. I disagree with LeBron's decision on this one.
And there you go. Shannon Sharp, LeBron's biggest supporter on TV, just said he's disappointed with how LeBron handled this. But shout out to Giannis, man. At least he was able to be like, you know what? I'm actually not going to try and see if last minute if I'm going to be able to play. I know I need to rest myself, my body, to make sure I'm right for when the season starts again. And I can just chill during All-Star weekend and let someone else have that moment, being an All-Star. Shout out to Giannis for doing that. Now, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, I had no idea bro was even sick. Like, I totally forgot all about him yesterday. Cause then I remember I was like, wait, did Anthony Edwards even play at all? And mind you, they didn't put no thing out saying Anthony Edwards was sick. They don't put out the LeBron's not gonna be playing because of soreness. So I didn't learn about Anthony Edwards being sick till today. But yeah, if Anthony Edwards wasn't feeling that well throughout the week, he should have been said something too. If that's how it ended up being. If he just so happened to wake up and he ended up sick, then yeah, then you can't really do much with that. And maybe because I'm obviously looking from my perspective about this, if I was in LeBron James' shoes, I would have said, you know what? After this game we had Wednesday, my soreness is still hurting. I just sat down a couple games beforehand. Came back, did 2 other games, but now I can tell I should probably really be resting myself and not trying to do too much, even if it is the All-Star game. Especially since, I'm not allowed to. I low-key feel like he still could have played because they weren't playing defense like that. Again, it was the same thing from last year. There's a whole bunch of threes, and obviously Stephen Curry did a whole bunch of threes, and that was the entire All-Star game. Then by the second half, it wasn't even a game no more. It was like, okay, just hurry up and win so this can be over with. That's how bad the All-Star game ending was. I was like, just hurry this up so this can be over with. But honestly, really, the whole tournament format of it was kind of dumb though, because having Rising Stars in it and when it's supposed to be for All-Stars. Like, imagine if the Rising Stars end up winning, which I'm not gonna lie, I low-key felt like it was kind of rigged at the end when the Rising Stars almost beat. And I think it might have been Shaq Stars maybe, or Shaq's OGs, And I'm sitting here like, this low-key looks rigged now because how you're telling me they get the ball that many times and the Rising Stars still didn't beat them. But that would definitely been some controversy if the Rising Stars won though. I feel like that would definitely been some controversy with that. And then on top of this man decides to get in the photo with the guys while they're wearing their jersey and shorts, and this man got his street clothes on. Like, you can at least put on the jersey and shorts with them. Even the jumpsuit, you could at least did that. Nothing you didn't want to at least change. He said, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm Miles Morales. I'm gonna do my own thing. But I'm like, wow. But a lot of people were saying, oh, maybe he feeling that way because this is supposed to be about Stephen Curry because obviously in San Francisco, this is pretty much his home turf. And obviously Steph Curry ended up winning the MVP. But guess where the next All-Star game is going to be at? In LA. Technically it's for the Clippers, but we all know LA means the Lakers. Let's be real. So don't be shocked that LeBron doesn't have no pain or soreness during that time and tries to go for that MVP. Just keep that in mind. But if y'all new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in this video. Peace.